Worms are among the simplest yet most fascinating creatures on Earth. They've existed for millions of years and, honestly, they play vital roles in ecosystems. Despite their small size, their impact on life is enormous. Scientifically, the word worm is not a classification but a general term. It describes many elongated, soft-bodied invertebrates. These include earthworms, flatworms, roundworms, and segmented worms. Earthworms are perhaps the most familiar type. They belong to the phylum Annelida and are segmented creatures. Their structure makes them efficient at moving through soil. So, worms have no bones or skeletons. Instead, they rely on strong muscles and a moist outer layer. This, lets them contract and expand their bodies for movement. Earthworms actually breathe through their skin. Their skin has to stay moist to let oxygen pass into their bloodstream. That's why you'll often find them hanging out in damp soil. Worms are hermaphrodites, which means each worm has both male and female reproductive organs. But interestingly, they still need another worm to reproduce. This helps increase genetic diversity, which is pretty important. You know, one of the most important roles of earthworms is soil aeration. As they burrow through the earth, they create these little tunnels that allow air and water to reach plant roots. This process in turn improves soil fertility and boosts crop growth. It's pretty fascinating, isn't it? Worms are like nature's own composters. They consume organic matter such as leaves and decaying plants. And their waste, which we call worm castings, is incredibly rich in nutrients. It's amazing how these tiny creatures play such a big role in maintaining the health of our ecosystem. Vermiculture, or worm farming, has really gained popularity all over the world. People are using worms to recycle kitchen scraps into natural fertilizer. This process not only reduces waste but also provides great benefits for gardening. It's a win-win situation, don't you think? Worms, you know, they also play a crucial role in controlling soil structure. By mixing the soil layers, they help prevent compaction. And, well, healthy soil supports healthier plants and ecosystems. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. But hey, not all worms are beneficial. Some of them are actually parasitic and live inside animals or humans. We're talking about tapeworms, roundworms, and hookworms. It's a whole different world with these guys. Parasitic worms, they can cause diseases. You know, for instance, schistosomes are flatworms that infect millions of people in tropical regions. And roundworms, well, they can also harm livestock and pets. It's a big issue in many parts of the world. Despite their harmful side, parasitic worms also have interesting biology. They've evolved to survive in really harsh internal environments, and some even manipulate their host's immune system. It's pretty wild when you think about it. Marine worms are another fascinating group, honestly. Found in oceans all over the world, they range from tiny species to giant tube worms living near hydrothermal vents. These worms survive in some truly extreme conditions. Tube worms found in deep-sea vents live without any sunlight at all. Instead, they rely on symbiotic bacteria that convert chemicals into energy. This process is called chemosynthesis, and it's just incredible how life finds a way, isn't it? Flatworms, also known as platyhelminthes, include both free-living and parasitic types. Some flatworms are actually studied in science because, well, they can regenerate lost body parts, which is pretty amazing. Roundworms, or nematodes, are, you know, extremely diverse. Scientists estimate there may be as many as 1 million species, with many still undiscovered. These creatures live in soil, water, and even inside other organisms. Leeches are also part of the worm family called Annelida. While they're often feared, they've actually been used in medicine for centuries. Their saliva contains compounds that, interestingly, prevent blood clotting. Worms are also part of many cultural beliefs. In some traditions, worms symbolize rebirth and renewal. Their ability to enrich soil connects them to cycles of life. In literature, worms are sometimes portrayed as mysterious or even frightening. However, they are far more beneficial than harmful. Their quiet work supports entire ecosystems. Scientists often use worms like Caenorhabditis elegans for genetic research. This tiny roundworm has helped in studying aging, development, and disease. It is one of the most studied organisms in biology. Worms also help in breaking down pollutants. Some species can survive in contaminated soil and assist in bioremediation. This makes them important for environmental cleanup. Worms play an essential role in the food chain. Birds, frogs, fish, and many mammals rely on worms as a food source. Without them, ecosystems would honestly just collapse. Worm populations are, really sensitive to pollution and pesticides. Their decline can indicate unhealthy soil conditions. Protecting worms helps protect agriculture and biodiversity. Overall, worms are, unsung heroes of the natural world. From improving soil fertility to aiding scientific research, they have countless benefits. Their survival is directly linked to the health of our planet. Next time you see a worm in the soil, just remember its importance. It is not just a simple creature, but a silent worker that keeps ecosystems alive. Worms are truly nature's recyclers.